Hello awakened souls, welcome back to another video on Starseed Academy. My name is Jenny. So today I want to talk with you about 3 keys to create aligned living. So this is just some energy that I've been working with lately, and it's really helped me to kind of like dig myself out of a rut. I really want to share that because I think that it could really help some people. It's helped me to take the energy that I was in my life, in my timeline, all of that, and completely turn it around into a much more lighter feeling, like feeling light again, feeling happy again, vibing high again. So let's get back to that place, please. Even though I understand, you guys, I love you so much because you are all so supportive. I just want to say this quickly. You are so good to me. Thank you. Thank you for supporting me, checking in on me, sending me love, healing, comments, everything. Because, we all go through these highs and lows and, kind of coming out of, right now for me personally, and hopefully for you too, coming out of a really intense place into a much lighter place that feels a lot more aligned. So I want to share with you how I got there and just a couple of these keys. So before I jump in, please remember to like this video and share it, because it's going to help people right now. Starseeds Lightworkers, all the awakened souls. And then also, don't forget to subscribe for new videos Sundays and Wednesdays. And then lastly, think about joining the membership because it's so incredible. It's only $22 a month, and we have an event every single week. Plus, they have access to all of my guided astral travel experience, like journeys, guided meditations, guided healings, all of the ones that you see on my website under like guided journeys and experiences, activations, everything is free for members. So think about becoming a member. Try it out for a month or 2 and see what you think. I know that you'll love it. Okay, so let's jump in. So the first key that is really helping me to lighten up my energy, create this aligned living, is gratitude creates movement. Now, we always talk about how gratitude creates abundance. It absolutely does. If you haven't watched the video, if you're struggling with abundance, there's a video on this channel called Abundance 101. And it talks about how gratitude is the door, opening the door to abundance and flow. So it's huge for that. But now I'm seeing that gratitude is also creating movement for me. So when you're feeling stuck in something energetically, but also actually stuck in something, like in your life, stuck in a rut with your business, with a relationship, with your emotional health, mental health, physical health, just any way that you can feel stuck, gratitude creates movement again. It's instantly started creating movement again for me. It's not hard to do either, right? It's so easy. And we forget how powerful gratitude is. It's the number one thing that I want to talk about here, the number one key, because it is so powerful. It heals, it creates that abundance, but now I see that it creates movement too. So to get your life moving again, to get back on your path, back on track, focus on gratitude. A couple of moments is all it takes to completely shift the energy in yourself and around you. It's everything. It's the timeline. It's like your whole timeline of energy can be completely shifted with gratitude. And suddenly the path is cleared for you. Obstacles and blocks, everything's just cleared. And it's in steps, right? We know that we are only given one step at a time on our path. And when we try to, exist in the future or figure out how to do things, that's when we get that stuck feeling. Don't try to figure out how. Be grateful for what you have now and what you know is yours. Like, you can be grateful for future things as if they're happening now. And then also just be grateful for everything around you for your whole life. We have to stop focusing on the things that we are unhappy about and that we don't like in this world and in our personal lives, and really start being grateful. And I literally spent a few moments just looking around and going, thank you. Actually, like, this is how I got out of my rut. Like, just being like, wait, hold on a minute. Look at how much I have to be grateful for. Like a wake-up call, like a slap a little bit. Like, whoa, girl, you have so much. Like, thank you, and then thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Like really feel it. Really look around your life and just say thank you. So that's the first key that I want to share with you. The second one is that trust creates flow. So again, this kind of has to do with what I mentioned about how we're always trying to figure out, how am I going to do it though? How is it going to work out though? I can't see how it's going to work. And so now I'm afraid and in fear, and then focusing on that. Trust. When we trust, you are here for a reason. You are on the path that you're on for a reason. You are incarnated as exactly who you are for a reason, and you are here during this pivotal, historical, biblical, epic time on the earth for a reason. I just got chills when I said that because it's so true. Do you think that when you were choosing your soul contracts and making the plans for this incarnation that you didn't know everything that would be going on? That's not possible. You knew. You absolutely knew that we would be going through the huge purge, transformation, transition from like a dark ages into a golden ages, going through a giant spiritual awakening and transformation. Basically the reduction of one world and building a new world. And that's what's happening right now. Everything is just falling apart, crumbling around us in the old system because it's time to create this new world, right? So trust, trust, trust. You have to trust. Surrender to what is going on around you. Accept it. Surrender to it. Trust. Because a lot of the intense trying to fight back, it pulls us down, right? So we really need to create balance right now, and trust is going to help you to create that. Because so this is the same as when at the beginning of everyone's spiritual awakening, like especially if you've had this happen in the last couple of years, we all take this trip down a rabbit hole and we get stuck there and it feels really heavy and negative. And yes, it's important to inform yourself, and yes, it's important to be that spiritual warrior and to fight for freedom and to free will agents, freedom fighters. All of that is so important, but we're not as powerful when our vibration is reduced. And an amazing way to boost your vibration, other than gratitude, which we already talked about, is trust. Is to just trust, because that erases the fear, right? When it's like, oh, okay, well, ooh, I don't like the way that's happening or this is happening. All these things are happening. Lots is going on, right? In many ways, all around the world, lots of rising up, wars, terrorism, viruses, economic crashes. It's literally all going down. Like, it's crazy what's happening, and you can't keep up with it all, and you can't hold on to it all. You can't exist in that lower energy and expect yourself to be really powerful creator, manifester, and help others. We have to help ourselves first. You fill your cup up first so that you can help others. So just trust me when I'm telling you that trust is huge for this. When you trust, you move out of fear and anger. And that's what a lot of us are caught in. Gratitude does that too. It's the movement out of fear and anger. Trust creates flow. So if gratitude, the very first key, creates movement, then that movement being aligned and in flow is when you add the trust in. And what does it mean to be in flow? Being in flow is when you have all of these synchronicities, signs, coincidences, in the right place at the right time. Things start to go smoothly. Things start to open up. Things start to make sense. You start to get in that flow. You know, we've all had periods in our life where we're really in the flow. It's going with the current and not against it, right? That's really important right now. So trust. Trust that all of this is happening for a reason, and that you're here to bear witness and to hold the high frequencies and ground them here on earth. Okay? So the third key is that presence is what creates bliss. So if you are looking to feel mega blissed out, magical at AF, and amazing, and like you got this, presence. When you are fully present in any moment, it instantly becomes magical because you're out of your head. You're not labeling things. You're not narrating things. You're not existing in the past. You're not existing in the future. All of your power and your concentration and your focus is right here in this moment. It's bliss when you do that. You will experience bliss. And if it doesn't feel blissful and magical, then you are not truly present. So some little tips that I like to do to get present is I like to focus on some physical sensations. So for instance, right now, try to feel in your lips the life force energy that you are. You should be able to feel in your lips a light buzzing or tingling, like a very light electric frequency. So just take a moment to focus on your lips. Just do this exercise with me. Trust me for a sec. So take a deep breath. And just feel your lips for a sec. That light little buzz in your lips is your soul's energy. You're made of source or life force. It's what animates the human. Without that, the human would just be an empty shell or a doll. That tingle in your lips exists in your fingers, in your toes. That little tingle is the electric currents of the soul that you are, your energy. Conscious, awakened, smart, intelligent, magic AF, spiritual energy. Walking around in a human meat suit. And it's crazy. Remember that when you get carried away by things, as we all do. No, I'm a magical soul playing this role. I'm grateful. I trust. I'm present. Now you're ready. And I've got a bonus key for you that I thought of just before I sat down. Choice is what creates freedom. And you will always have a choice. So you will always have freedom. Regardless of what that choice looks like for you, you have a choice. You do. In every sticky situation that feels hopeless, like someone's taken your free will away, there's always a choice present. There's a choice not to participate. There's a choice to do things on your own. There's a choice to start your own business, homeschool, move. Make a choice towards your freedom. Make real, giant leaps of faith. Make a choice. Do it differently. If you're not happy and the timeline that you're in feels like it's closing in on you, as it did for me, and you're in that heavy, heavy place, choose something else. Choose differently. It's so much lighter to do that. And you're going to see a lot of changes happening for me. I'm making some big changes right now to do all of the things that I said to you so that I feel free. I need to feel free. And I can. It is within me to feel that when I make a choice. So hopefully that all hits home for you, resonates with you. I'm with you. I know it's so hard. It's so intense, this crazy ride. We're here together. Let's just keep coming back to this, to love, to gratitude, trust, presence, freedom, choice, love, high vibes, magic AF. We've got this. I love you all so much. Thank you. Thank you for sticking with me through all of this, supporting me through all the highs and lows, as I am there for you and supporting you. Speaking of which, if you need some support, please check out the links in the description box. There's so many ways that we can connect, or that you can connect with my community in my membership group. And as always, please remember, listen to your heart and the quiet voice within. Because you are so much more than the body you are in. Have a beautiful day, Starseeds. Bye.